snowy March morning, but I'm hoping to find a little sign of spring. Cheers, my thrifting friends. Okay, I am at my neighborhood, super small Goodwill. We're mood shopping today. That means that it's gonna snow this afternoon, which is super sad. So I figured, let's go thrifting, see if we can find something amazing, and then everything will be super good. So I'm coming in hoping to see spring. The first thing I see is this very dark, moody print for $39.99. I don't know. I didn't feel the vibe. It is pretty. This is more like it, but this was not original artwork. It was just a print that was totally smooth, and the frame was super light. So these did catch my eye. I might circle back to them. I do love the moodiness of the bigger painting. But at $40, I'm not sure this is the vibe I'm looking for today. And the other one just didn't have the quality, but I might circle back. I might. All right, these pottery pieces are so cute. I love it when I find, hobbyist pieces. They're so cute. She signed it and dated it, but they're too small, so I did leave them. This is more like it. So this is original artwork signed by the artist. This is a beautiful watercolor still life. It is just screaming spring. I absolutely love this. All right, let's take it off the wall. Let's see how much it is. Oh, fingers crossed I can afford this. It's double matted, by the way. That is a sign of quality. Beautiful frame job. Ooh, great. $7.99. Perfect price. Still has the sticker from where it was originally framed. So this is a newer piece. I did look it up. I found the artist. It's worth good money. Love it. All right. This cotton quilt is so on trend right now. The muted blues everybody is dying for these muted blues color for spring. So I felt so lucky to find that. And this beautiful Currier and Ives cake plate is the perfect companion piece. Even though it says getting ice out of the, river, that's the scene. It still is that beautiful cream and white, perfect for spring. We're going to grab that for sure. All right, this beautiful Salmon Brook pottery is also a wonderful find. This is such a popular pottery in my area, and at $2.99, great price in that blue and cream spring feeling, this little tart warmer. I love it. It's perfect. So we're going to definitely take that too. Oh my goodness, spring, 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 spring. Look at this. It's called Blueberry Social. It's the cutest dinnerware. It's stoneware. I love it. It just screams spring. Oh, thank you so much. With the snow coming, I'm just feasting my eyes on this beautiful, such a spring dinnerware set. Love it. So the prices here are super reasonable. Anything small is 99 cents, and the larger pieces are $1.99. And the color is a slash that they actually, like a grease pencil slash that they put on everything. You can see the yellow, the blue. So, yep, it's all flat priced. You could find something extremely valuable and it'll all be the same price. More spring. Look at these big cabbage roses. I love it. This looks like Laura Ashley, does it not? And then this ironstone candlestick. Oh my God, I'm surprised it's not broken. This is definitely an old ironstone piece or porcelain piece. I love it. It's definitely coming with me. And oh goodness, he only had one. It was $1.99 for the pig salt and pepper, but there was just one. So I did leave that. But the cow creamer, that's coming with us. So how beautiful and farmhouse are these two pieces? It's perfect for spring. I absolutely love them. I love colorful teapots and pitchers, but that one was missing the lid, so we left it. These corn holders are so nostalgic. Tell me these are not nostalgic. You know, we used to have these when I was growing up, and it was part of looking forward to eating corn, was having my own little corn dish. But I never have good luck selling these. These are probably Indiana glass. I'm not sure. They're $1.99 each. They're just so nostalgic. I absolutely love them. I have great memories of our big farm table with little corn holders at our place. It was so much fun. All right, these were cool glasses, very patriotic, very cool. I think they're from Monticello. They might have been, well, that's Paul Revere actually. So they're very Americana. So that would be an old-fashioned glass and then a big tumbler. They weren't in the best condition. That's why I left them. They had a lot of issues with the transfer design. Okay, look how many bundt pans we're finding now. John and I searched for weeks, as you know, a few videos back. We made this beautiful babka cake for John's mom's birthday. We were hunting for bundt cakes and couldn't find them. Now all I see are bundt cakes. All right, I grabbed these because look at the lighthouse. In the very light gold design of a lighthouse, I can just picture us having ice cold beers in the beautiful backyard of our future coastal home on the shore. Oh well, I have been in need of some food storage containers. I don't want to buy plastic, so I spotted this glass container with the plastic lid, of course. Great price, $1.99. I think I'm just going to pick this up. It's a practical thing that I need for myself. All right, I do not sleep on the plastic aisle, but only in the summer. I never come down here, only in the summer. And the reason why is I'm looking for picnic wear, patio wear. It sells really well in my store. So I am looking for the plastic tumblers, the plastic dishware sets. But unfortunately here, it was all a little bit too expensive. These would have still been $1 a piece, but that's exactly what I'm looking for. So yeah, don't sleep on the plastics aisle. Sometimes you can find some really good outdoor summertime patio stuff. Wow, is this not nostalgic? Look at this fondue set. Oh my God, this is so 60s. Look at the price on that, $24.97. Back when Paysaver had this, probably in the 60s or 70s. That was a lot of money back then for a fondue set. That was a lot of money. So look how many parties this fondue set has been the centerpiece of. Look at this. Oh my word. Oh, I can just picture the groovy parties. Can you not just picture? This is when people like hung out at other people's houses all the time. They were just having a blast cooking fondue. I love it. Look at the original owner's manual that's still with it. That is so groovy, so 60s, so 70s, so groovy. I love it. Super nostalgic. All right, this caught my eye because I love like taupe and gold together, and I could use a little organizer for my jewelry. So what a perfect little piece. I absolutely love it. I'm going to put some of my pieces in here and have them ready at the hand on my dresser or just for travel. I thought it was perfect. It was in brand new condition. And yeah, I'm going to grab this. All right, I am done shopping. I definitely got my spring fix. Let's get this stuff home. All right, we are done. What did I tell you? Look, 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 look. Snowing. It's snowing. Honest to God. I don't know how much more of this we can really take. I really don't. It's gonna snow now the rest of the day. I'm gonna head home and hibernate. But anyway, yes, success. Mood lifted. I was gonna need it given this situation. Thank you, Thrifting Angels, for coming through. Got some beautiful artwork. I got a very on-trend item that I cannot wait to show you. I'm sure it's going to sell immediately. And yeah, let's get this all in the car and head home. Ooh, snow. Ooh. All right, are you ready to get into this super spring haul? I know I am. So yeah, it was snowing. It was crazy. I just needed to see spring. Mission accomplished. So first piece I grabbed was this beautiful cotton quilt. This is trending so much right now. I am seeing so many other creators like really going for this light muted blue color this spring. I don't know if it's the trending color or just popular. I know to me it's totally classic and timeless. This is a reversible quilt. So the other side is this really classic kind of window pane check design. I love it. It's in brand new, perfect condition. Love the design of it. Now, this I am going to be selling. I think this is a queen size from what I can tell. I couldn't find a label on it, but I can totally tell it's 100% cotton in perfect condition. I would love to keep this. I don't really have a space for it, but I'm going to wrap it up really pretty with some gorgeous ribbon and sell it in my store. And I'm sure someone's going to spot this and grab it right away. All right, so the next linens I grabbed were these two bolster pillows. So in the Goodwill that I was shopping in, their linens are all flat priced. So that quilt was $5.99 and their pillows are $3 each. Now the quality on these pillows is amazing. Look at the piping on the corner and then the stitching in the pillow itself. This is all like raised embroidery stitching. Oh my word, it's beautiful. I love the combination of that muted sage green and that nice mid-toned blue. These are structured and classic. I love her bolster pillow. These are staying with me. I do want to use these on my bed, but I do not have the right bedspread or quilt for it right now, so I'm not going to be able to show you right now how I'm using these in this video, but I will in a future video as soon as I find the perfect bedspread for these to go with. But yeah, I got two pillows, $3 each. Oh, what a bargain. So all of these together were under $30. The quilt, the pillows, the classic blue and white plate, the floral candle jar set, the seashell, and that beautiful pottery. This is what I mean when I say you don't need, you know, new decor to refresh your spot for spring, your space. You're hit it lucky at a Goodwill, you can get all this for under $30. So all these things really go nicely together for a beautiful spring look. This cake plate is a very traditional blue and white scene. I do think this is a Currier and Ives scene. This is the back stamp on the plate. But it's definitely not a dinner plate. It's a cake plate. I'll put right here wherever I find online. And even though this is an ice scene, it just reads spring because of the creamy color and the blue and white. I grabbed this for $1.99. I think all you need is I'll show you guys an easel stand, and this would look amazing on somebody's hutch, their mantle, or even in a bookcase like what's behind me. Be perfect. Two-piece candle jar sets are always popular. I paid $4.99 for the set. It's got a beautiful floral chintz pattern for the plate and the topper. It's from Yankee Candle, and it looks like the bottom piece originally sold for $7.99, and the top piece originally sold for $7.99 as well. So you would have had to pay $16 for this brand new full price at Yankee Candle, or $5 at the Goodwill. another piece just to tie it all together, this beautiful cream and dark blue pottery piece. This is a very popular traditional design. This one happens to be a wax melt pot. You put your candle right inside there, and I grabbed this for $2.99. This beautiful organic looking shell piece decor is perfect for seasonal layering. This is going to fly right out of my store. I only paid $3.99 for it, and what a beautiful statement shell piece that is organic, beautiful, perfect for seasonal layering. So this is something practical that I actually needed, but it completely fits my style aesthetic. I love taupe or anything beige. I love those neutral colors, and I love gold with taupe. So when I saw this, I thought it was a jewelry travel case, and it is. And yeah, it's in perfect condition. It doesn't even look like it's in used condition. Of course, I checked in it and I peeked. Nobody left any jewelry behind in here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys a little treat. So stay till the end, and we're going to fill this up together. I'm going to show you some of my vintage jewelry, and I'm going to put it in here, and we're going to take a look at a couple of interesting pieces that I have, and hopefully you have fun watching me fill this up with my vintage jewelry pieces. Speaking of practical, I just needed this. It's a nice glass storage container. I like the design on the bottom. I mean, it's just a design element, not necessary, just something I can appreciate. Paid $1.99 for it, and the brand is Freshbox. So if I find it online, I'll put it right here what it costs online. But I needed one little glass storage for leftovers, and this fit the bill. I love to pick up whimsical, hobby type arts and crafts, garden stuff for my store. So I found this brand new in the container. It was $2.99. It's a tree stake kit. This just makes me think of course, John and my dad. They both grow fruit trees and ornamental trees. And oftentimes when you first plant a tree like that, you need a stake kit like this. So I don't know, I'm sure someone's going to grab this. It's a really fun thing just to have in the store. And then I found this 100-piece art supply kit. This was only $2.99, and lots of people pick these up, obviously for their kids, and I checked it just to make sure, and look, it has all the pieces. That's great. So I know that a lot of moms and stuff will pick this up for their kids, totally cool, but a lot of adults pick these up because they love coloring books, and I always look for those coloring books. I didn't find any this trip, but yeah, they really want them for their coloring books or even junk journaling. This is the perfect art kit for you to enhance your pages if you're a junk journaler, and that's why I grabbed it at $2.99. I think it's going to sell right away. I love it. And then I grabbed this little art easel. Oh my God, I thought it was the cutest thing. It's just to hold all your little paints. And you know, I don't think this is just for kids. Again, I think adults, and I would love this if I was doing painting, obviously on canvas, or I was an artist, but even if you're like painting like a trim on a furniture piece, or you're doing touch-up work on like a beautiful frame, or you're painting your own kind of, you know, mural design or like border design. I see a lot of creators do that. So what a great way to hold your paint if you're doing just a little project. I did pick up a couple of little whimsical pieces for my store. This cow creamer. This was $1.99. Super cute. I love these cow creamers. I can't get enough of them. I mean, I always want to keep them because I just love the whole ritual of making a cup of coffee or tea and having this little creamer give me my my little cream. I think they're really cute. I found this beautiful, I don't know if this is porcelain or ironstone. I'm going to say porcelain, like China porcelain. This beautiful, like vintage, I don't even know if it's antique, but this beautiful vintage little candle holder. I love the elegant shape of the finger part. I think that is so beautiful. Don't you guys think that's really beautiful? The little cutouts all around the side. It's a miracle that this doesn't have any chips in it. It's in perfect condition. I love it. Very farmhouse looking, super cute. And lastly, I picked up this beautiful iridescent glass little plate. I mean, I can see this. I paid $2.99 for it. I can see this being like under maybe another dish that goes on top that you could put some like little candies, or maybe like sometimes I see people put beads or little shells. This would be wonderful for the spring summer season. I can picture this just somewhere sitting on a console table with some shells in it, and I think that would look so pretty. So yeah, I just grabbed this one too. Last but not least is this beautiful original watercolor. Oh my goodness, it's bursting with spring. I think it's so beautiful. It pains me to sell this, but I am going to bring it into the store. And yeah, the artist is, let's see, Richard Ackerman. So that's the signed artist right there in the corner. And I did find this artist online. Apparently he's a British artist. I'll put right here anything I find, similar paintings and his information. But just to look at this, it's just a beautiful breath of spring. These flowers just coming forth with such gorgeous colors. I absolutely love it. So yeah, had to have it. Now, I only paid $7.99 for it. The back of it is in perfect condition. So this is a newer piece. Actually, well, I have the dates from the artist, so it still is a few years old, but it's not terribly old. There's the sticker from the frame company that framed it. But what a beautiful piece. It just brings all this together for me. I mean, I saw those other two paintings that you saw when I was shopping. They were dark and moody, and one was not good quality, the floral one. The other one I didn't get because it was also a print. It was not an original painting. And although I love the dark, moody Victorian subject matter, I'm really trying to just get original art, unless the frame is amazing. And the frame was okay on it. It still was pretty, but for the $40, it wasn't worth just the frame. So that's why I left those two behind. And I went for this beautiful original watercolor. All right, well, I went thrift shopping in this episode to lift my mood for spring, and I definitely found that satisfaction. I hope you had fun looking at all the stuff that I got. Most of it's going to the store, but let's now take a look at some of my jewelry. Let's fill up this gorgeous container with some fun pieces that I have that I can show you. All right, you guys, well, I'm sitting in my couch with all my jewelry stuff. So I figured, yeah, let's go through a couple of pieces. Now, just a little, I don't want to say disclaimer, but some of this stuff isn't worth anything. And some of this stuff, I don't know, it might be worth a bit, but I'm not showing it to you for that reason. I'm showing it to you because a lot of it I've just collected over the years. It's quirky, it's fun. Some of it's just really beautiful. They were gifts. And I just want to share it with you. So let's go through them. All right, so the first thing I have are watches. I wear a watch every single day. I think it's a really classy look. And I have two watches that I really love. Obviously, both of these were gifts from John. So I've got one, it's like a modern watch, and it's got like a purple face, which I absolutely love. And then I've got this sterling silver. We're just gonna ignore Nina, okay? She's gonna do this to me all through this video. So we're just gonna not pay attention to Mina. But anyway, and then I have this sterling silver. It's kind of like a tank watch kind of look. So yeah, I think it's really beautiful, and I wear this one quite a bit. I think it looks really beautiful. And this watch I thought was just so cool. I picked this up a really long time ago. Now, a lot of these I've just picked up in my thrifting travels. So this one, if you look at it, look, it's got a butterfly that moves off the dial. So this butterfly actually just comes up. Look at that. And then the butterfly covers the dial. Oops, that is the coolest thing. I think it's so cool the way this just moves on and off the dial. And then staying with kind of like bracelets, I have this beautiful cameo bracelet. This I wear a lot. I really love this bracelet. It is a 10 karat gold filled, made in Italy piece. I did pick it up thrifting, or I should say I picked it up, I'll mention it and then just assume a lot of these pieces came from here. So I used to work in downtown Hartford, and on my lunch hour, I would go down to this jewelry store, and they always had estate pieces in there. It was like, you know, some new pieces, but they really specialized in estate pieces. And now, mind you, this was like late 90s, early 2000s. This was back in the day when a lot of gold and gold filled pieces were extremely affordable. So I picked up a lot of these pieces at that store like 20 years ago. So this was one of them. And I also got this ring there. This is a beautiful cameo ring. This is set, I believe, in sterling. So yeah, this is a really beautiful piece. I do wear this piece quite a bit. I love cameos, and I wear a lot of beige and tan, so this would really work with my outfits almost every single day, and it goes great with that bracelet. I have this very vintage, here, let me take off the other ring I have. This one I really love too. This is like this is old, but it's missing a stone. Can you guys see where it's missing? I think it's missing a stone in that round bezel set. So I do wear this one a lot, but this one is in 14 karat gold. This is an amethyst and diamond. It's a very old setting. I'm very hesitant to wear this a lot because I'm afraid of losing the stones because of how old and delicate this is, especially if you look at the prongs, they get caught on everything. So I usually just keep this one for special occasions. I don't wear it very much. So these two rings I just picked up thrifting as well. They're both sterling silver. And again, I wear this one quite a bit. This is a 3 pearl with diamonds in the middle in sterling silver. I wear pearls almost every day, so I wear that one quite a bit. And this one I like because it's John's birthstone, emerald. He's a May birthday, so this one I wear a lot. It's a 4-stone band, and I stack this one and wear it quite a bit. And my prized possession, other than my, my wedding set, is this ring that John bought for me one Christmas. It's this beautiful dark cameo with garnets in marcasite and sterling silver. I really love this. I cherish this. This is me in a ring. It's obviously extremely sentimental to me. And the store that he bought it at has since closed, but it's a very dark cameo, and it's just very Victorian. He just knows me so well, and this is definitely one of my prized possessions. I really love wearing this ring. It's beautiful. So it's not like, it's just my most sentimental piece I absolutely love. He also bought me this ring, actually at that same store, but again, it's out of business now. This is a sterling silver, and it's got like these blue teardrops and some aquamarine little pieces on it too. I think that is so beautiful. I wear that a lot. Now this one I did get at that estate store, and again, just mind you, I got this probably in like 2000, 2002, something like that. This one is 14 karat. This one's probably worth the most that I have. It's got garnets and diamonds in it. And I believe it would be called like a brutalist style. But please tell me this is not the most unusual, one-of-a-kind piece. Most brutalist pieces are like that. They're very one-of-a-kind. They're like a free-form type of thing. But let me give you an up-close of it. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's 14 karat with some diamonds and diamond, and I believe that's a garnet. Oh my goodness. It is very beautiful, very one-of-a-kind. It was probably made in like the 60s or 70s. That's when most of these brutalist pieces were made. Oh, excuse that mark. I don't know what that is. Looks like marker or something on my thumb. Sorry about that. But anyway, so this today would be, I probably paid like $200 for it, 26 years ago. I'm sure today it'd probably worth over $1,000, but who knows and who cares. All right, so I also wear pearls like almost every day. So I do have 2 strands that are my favorite, and neither one of these are like really brilliant pearls. They're the off-white like taupey pearls. I really like that color better, and they're very heavy, but because they're natural pearls. But I really love the luster and color of the off-white pearls. That's really, I like the way it goes with black better too. I wear a lot of black. I wear a lot of cream. So I really love these. I wear them almost every day. I love pearls. I think they're timeless. I don't think they age you or date you, but I know a lot of people think differently, but I think they're timeless. So I have this bracelet. This was also a gift from John. He gave it to me in the 90s, and it's a very 90s piece. It's by a brand. He got this at the same store as the rings, and they used to sell estate pieces too. It's by a brand called Effie, that's E-F-F-Y, and it was a really big brand, almost like David Yurman in the 90s. So you can see the Effie mark on the back of it. But yeah, it's sterling silver set in pave with diamonds, and then like an 18 karat gold kind of rim there. But I love this. This to me is like extravagant, kind of Victorian. You know, it's extravagant. It wasn't meant to be Victorian, but it looks very 1920s to me, very Art Deco. And that's really a style I enjoy. So this is also one of my prized possessions. I really love it. And then just some sentimental pieces. So I don't know, most ladies my age probably have a charm bracelet. And I feel so sad that they've kind of gone out of fashion. But in my day, we had charm bracelets. And then remember the charm necklaces we used to wear? They had like a wire hoop, and you would just put the charms on it as a necklace. So I think charm bracelets are amazing. But anyway, this is a charm bracelet that John bought for me in Hawaii. That's where we had our honeymoon. And I added to it. So every time we go on vacation, I would get like a little charm. I think I got this little heart key one in Florida. We went one time, and then I picked up this other heart one. I don't know where we were, some other vacation. I think maybe Lake Tahoe, California, Nevada, somewhere, maybe Yosemite. And then we have another trip. I picked up his zodiac. He's a Taurus. So we picked that up, and probably this one might have been Lake Tahoe too. And then this one, actually, I got from my mother, this Virgo. This was in one of my Easter baskets one time. My parents used to get us jewelry, not candy too much. My mom used to give us a lot of jewelry for Easter, so religious and otherwise. So this is my charm bracelet. I love this bracelet. It's very sentimental to me, and I keep it forever and always. It's really special. It's another bracelet we picked up on a vacation. I probably bought this in Maine, something like that, or maybe at the Cape. I think, yeah, you know what? I think we got this at the Cape. One year we took like a travel around the Cape. We stayed at like 3 or 4 different bed and breakfast, Airbnbs, whatever. It was a lot of fun. So John picked up this bracelet for me there. And then I have a couple of Tiffany pieces. They're definitely old. John got me this key. This is engraved. I think it's engraved with either his initials or mine or ours together. So it's one of the Tiffany keys. Yeah, it was really popular in the early 2000s, late 90s. So it is engraved. Let's see, is that the engraved side? Yeah, this is the engraved side. I can't remember what it says, but it's engraved. So he had it made special for me. And look at the old Tiffany bag. That's how old these things are. And then he also bought me the lock and key bracelet, you know, the padlock, the heart padlock bracelet with the toggle on the other side. Or no, actually it's not a toggle. The yeah, this is the hook. You hook it on with this. It's got like a lobster claw right there. But yeah, so this is one of the Tiffany. These are just 2 inexpensive cameo. Actually, this one's inexpensive. This is just like a inexpensive costume jewelry cameo pin that I love to wear a lot. This one actually is, this one's 14 karat. I got it at that estate place, and it can be worn as a necklace that has a bail on it. You can see the bail, or as a pin. So you can wear it either way, and it is set in 14 karat. And then this is the front of it. I just love her relief, very beautiful. Cameos are just something I can't get enough of. I love cameos. I only have these 2 for pins. You'd think I would have more, but that's all I have for pins. But I definitely have, you know, the ring and the bracelet too. So I kind of have this whole set of cameos that I just love to wear together. They just, they make me feel so special when I have them all on, and just like a real lady. And with my pearls, I love it. Okay, and then the last 2 pieces of vintage jewelry I have that I would keep, you know, here because I like to look at them. I don't necessarily wear these, but I really like to look at them. I got them at the same time, and one I got from my sister. She gave me this heart with a shell. It says sister on it, and one is just my initial. And it's kind of funny. My family got these for me. It was like we were at like a church tag sale thing, but they had like a big thing of jewelry, and I had just lost my job for the very first time. I had never lost a job before, and I was like super depressed. It was bad. So they, yeah, it was kind of cute. I was like just looking at the jewelry, and so like my sister and my dad were like, you know, like, what is she looking at? Is there anything she might like? So they saw me pick this up, and I was like, oh, cool, look, it's a D. So my father bought me this, and then I wasn't really looking at this one, but my sister must have caught her eye. So she picked this one up for me. And I believe that she also got it for me because the star has like a sapphire in it. No, fake, I'm sure, but that's my birthstone. I'm a September baby. So she got me this, you know, just to be extra special. So these are just super sentimental. You know, like when your family feels really bad for you, they're like, is there anything we can do to make you happy? So they bought me these. And then one of the most sentimental things that I always like to keep is John and I had our honeymoon in Hawaii. And when you get off the plane in Hawaii, they give you these. I don't know if they're real anymore. This was, you know, like 20 plus years ago. But when we went, they gave you real shell necklaces when you got off the plane. These little shell necklaces, they're not plastic, they're actual little tiny shells all strung together. So these were the, I guess what would they be, like the lays? Maybe not lays, but they're just a symbolic necklace that they give you when you get off the plane. We went to Maui. So when we got off the plane in Maui, they handed us these necklaces, one each. So I have John's here with mine, and I always kept these. I love them. They just make me think of Hawaii and what a great time we had, what a fun trip it was. So I'll never part with these. And yeah, these are the shell necklaces that we got when we went to Maui. And then the last thing I'm going to tuck in here is just a sentimental card. This is a card I kept from John. And, you know, he wrote some stuff on it. I won't show you. But yeah, it's just a card that was with some flowers that he gave me one time. So I thought that would be really sweet to just tuck in here and keep safe as well. Well, I hope you guys had fun looking at my relatively small vintage jewelry collection. I'm going to arrange all this into here, and I'll show you how I have it all organized. And this was the perfect little container that I thrifted to hold all the vintage pieces that I wear on a daily basis.